Oh my gosh. Holy Lord. What is up, YouTube? Excuse my voice a little bit. Wow. Wow. KvK won, y'all. KvK won. This is crazy. All right, so what we're going to do, all right, so there's definitely some things that have been happening. We're going to get to all of that. We're going to do a little bit of a full breakdown because it's been about 5 days since... Oh, thank you, Miguel. I know exactly why. Thank you. All right, so we're going to get into all these things, but what we need to do first is we need to give an update on what happened in our Zone 6 fights. I honestly don't even really remember where we left off on the Zone 6 fights. It's been a ridiculous past few days. I honestly don't even know where to start, but we do have fighting going on. So we do have to jump into this so that way we can, continue to help our mates. Luckily, Zephyrum is leading the charge right now. Thank you, Zeph. As Mago, yes, Mago, I'm getting to you. As Mago scouts me. Okay, so welcome everyone. Welcome Mago, my man. Welcome to the stream. Vorse, welcome Miguel, Mimo, Degio, welcome in. Martin Murphy, welcome to the stream. Yeah, so we're gonna break down what has been happening in these zone 6 battles. So I wish I was streaming before, but I just honestly couldn't. So I'm pretty sure the last that we left off on our Zone 6 battles is we actually had pushed. So here's what Zone 5 looks like, and there's some really spotty things over here. We were at these passes over here. We lost those. 84 was able to push in. Our allies unfortunately were not able to hold as well. It was just a little bit too much for us at the time. But man, oh man, what a crazy last few days. All right, so I'm pretty sure the last point that we left off for 2581 at least was let me just change this up because these are my intro songs. Chill Z, my man, what's going on? Welcome to the stream. All right, so last that we left off is we were able to push, this is 82 in orange, we were able to push 82 back into their Zone 5, and we were actually able to lock them up for a little while, leading up to the zones, like against the level 6 passes. Level 6 passes I did not stream actually. So we were able to push them back. We ended up locking up 82. And then for the past 6 fights, we had blocked off this pass, and we put most of our attention over here onto holding Kingdom 80, as did our allies over here from 79 in the pink and 77 in the dark blue. However, 80 was able to hold and push out, and then now it looks like 78 has also done the same thing, and they were able to push back in after they got locked into the zone. So the way that the level 6 pass battles pretty much ended up was 77 and 79 and 81 against 80. Now we had a little bit of a mishap where we actually allowed 80 to break through and do some flagging over here, and then at the same time 84 was breaking in, and so was 82. So that is kind of where we left off. The reason why I didn't stream the past 6 fights was because I was able to fight for a few hours, and then I had to go for a doctor's visit, and then pretty much once I came back, it was over. We had kind of lost the zone. We were getting pushed from all sides. There was 3 kingdoms on one. Our folks over in 83 just a little too weak, not really able to offer up much of that resistance to Kingdom 82. So yeah, we were kind of severely outnumbered, so we ended up retreating back into zone 4, which that lasted maybe all of which of a day. Next host, my man, welcome to the stream. In that time frame of a day or two, 82 was able to come up over, cut all of our territory. So as you can see here, we were all throughout the zone. We had fake over here, we had FM territory, which was all up over here. We had the Huron, we had the circle, we got up all the way over here. So all of this territory had been cut, and over the past 2 days or so, we retreated back into zone 4. We entered diplomacy talks, and pretty much, long story short, the diplomacy talks did not go well. We were pretty close into kind of reaching just peace agreements and kind of ending the KvK of sorts. However, those talks did not go well. There was just, we couldn't come to mutual agreements with some of these other kingdoms. So our diplomacy team had been talking all of yesterday. Shout out to the 2581 diplomacy team. Shout out to quite a, there's 1 or 2 select players in here who did a lot of the heavy lifting on that. And now where we are at, if I can find it, we now have KvK 1 betrayal, everyone. So what happened? Talks fell through. 2580 was pretty much in a state where they didn't get to fight much, and I think that they were just, needed to make an appropriate move of sorts for to keep members happy. We still had juice, we're able to fight. So the way that it's looking now, and this all literally was just confirmed to me about, look at Discord, 20 minutes ago or so. Got the green light, these guys started marching down, and then I was like, yo guys, pretty sure I'm gonna have to hop on stream real quick, so some of my attention is going to now be taken away. But we do now have a KvK 1 betrayal. There's a lot of other juicy, like, goody stuff too that I'll probably go in and break down after KvK. I just want to get like appropriate permission from some of the people that we were talking to, and just kind of, I just want to be able to tell a full scope story without really trying to damage any relationships. I mean, I think that just this all in all is just, it's turning out to be a very fun KvK, and that's what we were trying to build from the beginning, at least from 2581 standpoint. In our talks in the beginning of KvK, as we were leading up to it, we were trying to kind of sort this out to make it a little bit more fun, I think, for everyone. Because the landscape of what we got for odds versus evens, we knew that it wasn't going to be in our favor, and it really did turn out as so. As soon as these zones open, so we were able to hold for a little bit. But so I mean, part of what we were doing today, and part of what, I'll give you a little bit of insight on the talks that didn't go too well, were the talks with 82, and pretty much what we wanted for those peace agreements is something that I feel like in most KvKs, like you will get, where it's kind of, you get that safe zone to, do what you need to do to recoup and whatnot. But 82 was just asking for just a little bit too much, and I pretty much straight up told him, I was like, no way, like we can't do that, we can't accommodate that. So as soon as those talks halted as of yesterday, that's when we were pretty much just like, okay, well, let's reclaim our zone 5. So over here we have a bunch of 82 territory. They were right up onto our pass yesterday. As you can see over here from their flags, they were right up on our pass. They had cut a decent amount of this FT territory, which we reclaimed over the course of last night and today. We reattached this territory in Fame, which had also been cut a little bit. And then we've also been able to reestablish territory in FY, which 82 was cutting up here. So again, as those talks kind of went south yesterday, in trying to get a peace agreement, that's when us in 2581 said, okay, well, this is what we're going to do. We're going to reclaim our zone because we felt that it was rightfully ours. And we said, look, honestly, like, we appreciate the talks for peace agreements, but our plan was we're going to push 2582. And that's what we had been doing over the course of last night and today. And then again, as when I woke up, these talks in the backgrounds were just kind of progressing, and I'm getting info here, I'm getting info there. I kind of felt like Varys from Game of Thrones, like the Master of Whispers, although that's actually someone else in our kingdom she's like the Master of Whispers. But I guess, you know, Varys and Varys Jr., but holy crap, we were getting so much info. And yeah, we were pretty much just like, okay, well, this was our plan, this is what we are going to continue to do. Now, who knows where this KvK now is going to go? Like, I know that there was talks of doing free-for-all and this and that, so I mean, this really has been changing almost daily. And this is why, like I put the thumbnail as is, KvK 1 is wild. There was so many things that were getting thrown around over the past few days, like kind of speechless, at a loss for words even, as to how many scenarios and how much talks were going on. I don't think yesterday I spent pretty much all of my day on Discord. I was on game too, but majority of my time was spent on Discord just talking to people, and it was honestly quite exhausting. But that's that kind of added level of gameplay that you get when you're kind of in a leadership position. But my lordy, Tegan Rothstein, thank you for the sub. My lord, I just still at a loss for words. So let's see how this KvK is going to progress. As of now, it looks like the coalitions have now switched, which I may have to make an update to this map. But as of right now, it seems like it's 80 versus 81 versus all. So that's where we're at. Like I said, I'm gonna probably, as we kind of wrap up this KvK, I'm gonna go to the respective kingdoms and just try and get a base of, be like, hey, like, is this something that I can talk about? Is this something that I can talk about? I just want to be able to paint the most full picture for everybody, because there was a lot that went on, guys. There was a ton. So we'll keep going over as these days progress, and now let's see where we're gonna go from here. Martin, we had Shamim, welcome to the stream. Betrayal, yes, so definitely we now have betrayal. Had 2 civils now and 2 KvKs. Nice, 2 civils, that's interesting. Let me get a flag down over here. Oh, the references on the markers, Miguel. Okay, so you have to have watched it's not 5-second stream delay. Kill Army, yes, it looks like there was a betrayal. Yes. So Miguel, they're all Lord of the Rings references. So as 80 was marching down, I said and you can see the markers, Gandalf has arrived and not alone. Bad orcs, this is where 2582 was. Helm's Deep. So for anyone who's a fan of Lord of the Rings, Lord of the Rings, the Two Towers, there's a really epic battle at the end. It's called the Battle of Helm's Deep, and they're the heroes of the story. They're pretty much backed up against the wall when Gandalf said, like, on the 5th day, look to the east, that's sunrise. And and I was like, yo, this feels like the Battle of Helm's Deep where Gandalf rides in once we saw 80 marching down. And so that's what all the references are from, Miguel. Theoden rides outside. Helm's Deep. It's pretty wild. Hey Ahsoka, welcome to the stream. I'm looking right now. So yeah, I mean, look, who knows what's gonna happen? I mean, if there's one betrayal, there could possibly be another betrayal. Who knows? But I mean, for those who have been playing Rise of Kingdoms, I've even said it to some of the people in Alliance chat as well as in officer chat and whatnot. Like, your future KvKs really are not like this. I feel like there's a few factors that I feel like that line up with this, and some things that I actually even learned yesterday from all of this going on. So in your later KvKs, you're really not going to have stuff happen like this, because the betrayals aren't like a thing that are like, if you do it once, then you kind of get a bad rap on your name for the kingdom. However, I think KvK 1 is definitely a little bit different in those terms, and I think that some, you know, obviously we're on a little bit of the better side of what has happened, so this is biased, but I think I still would be understanding just from what I learned yesterday, and maybe some of the deals that I had been talking about with some of our diplomacy team. Whereas at the end of the day, you do have to look out for the better of your kingdom. Okay, now the bettering of your kingdom means keeping that player base happy. That is super crucial in KvK 1. Like, it is vital. Now, yes, will you potentially ruin relationships with other kingdoms? Yes. However, it kind of goes with that saying, like, you know, like in life, I like to kind of live by this, like, where you have to look out for number one first, like, first and foremost. Like, if you're not looking out for yourself, if you're not looking out for yourself, you got to look out for yourself first. You always got to take care of numero uno, right? And then you can go look to help people. This is kind of that sense there. You got to look after your kingdom. It's going to hurt you a little bit, but I think that by keeping your player bases happy, you know, that's something that you really have to think about. And as you get into the later KvKs, I don't really think that, you know, everyone's established, everyone's experienced. A lot of what comes into these KvK 1 dramas, I feel like, and shout out to Pansy for sending me some stuff too from their KvK 1 or a friend's KvK 1, where it's like, yeah, the new players just don't know, like, sometimes how these KvKs work. A lot of the new players just want to keep fighting. So, you know, you can take this conversation any which way, but definitely some lessons learned on my end from kind of, you know, going through some of these things that we've gone through in the past day or so. Tell Army they will betray 81 later on. Who knows if they do, you know? And if they do, then we fight and we see what happens, you know. Versus Smexy Stark online. Yeah, it said he's the biggest regret this KvK wasn't zeroing me. Ahsoka, if you're still here, I feel you. I'm seeing your messages. I'm definitely seeing your messages. I'm gonna have to get back to you though. I will definitely respond. I'm looking at all of this right now. I gotta process a lot. Did 82 get any of the circle rewards? No. No, they did not. No, we held circles during Chronicles. Daniel, yo, what's good, Dan? It's me, your drunk, more handsome alter ego. What's up, Dan? Welcome to the stream, bud. Ooh, we got a nice little swarm over here. Hello. Get it, Miguel. There's been a lot of that too. A lot of flag swarming in this KvK, which is, I'm honestly a little shocked by, to be honest. Kill Army did 82. Oh, I got that one. Dama, welcome to the stream. KvK 1 Wild Times. Oh, Ahsoka, there you are. Yeah, Ahsoka, I'll definitely get back to you. I'll try and take some time in between these to get back to you. Zaf, welcome to the stream. At sunrise, look to the east. Fucking great. Adonis, welcome to the stream. Embarrassing kid. 81 is nothing but poo-poo. What did we do? We've been fighting this whole time. Karma incoming, maybe. Yeah, I guess, yeah. Dan Adonis saying, no, it's all good, it's all good. It's all good. I'm used to the trolls. 81 noob. Next was sure in 81. Zeph, my girlfriend hates you all. I had to go out with her tonight, but I'm glued on my phone. Sorry, Zeph. Look, as I laid it out, I'm telling you exactly how this part happened, right? This has happened over the course of since this morning. As of yesterday, though, we're doing exactly what we said that we were going to be doing in pushing 82. All this stuff right now, why I'm streaming, really kind of fell into our lap over the last few hours. Diplomacy talks did not go well yesterday. The peace talks did not go well yesterday. We were about to essentially end KvK. We were the ones who were trying to initiate all of those things. No one could agree on it. So when we got the proposal from 82 on Zone 5, which we won, we were like, no, that's not going to fly. So when you can't agree to it, and they're still, as I'm talking to them too, we're still getting pushed. So then we're like, all right, well, if we're not going to come to an agreement, then there's no peace talks. So we're going to push 82. We're going to reclaim our zone. And that's all we've been doing. We're still doing that. Just for further clarification, we're still doing exactly what we said we were going to be doing. Dan, I was trying to lead the message. Not my fault. You're good. Expertise Sun Tzu is suddenly garbage. Yeah, with T3 troops, Miguel, it's not gonna do much. Give me a second. Let me just type up. Sorry. Adonis, okay, and why 80 help you now for nothing? They want to fight. They have to tell you, they would have to tell you on their terms. Like I said, I would love to break all of this down Obviously I have information, but everyone has tons of information. There's still words right now in this moment probably still going on, and there's probably all these talks still going on. If you want to know why 80 is doing what they're doing, you would have to ask them. Like I said, after this KvK is over, I'm going to go to the respective kingdoms and see what kind of story I can put together, because I want to do it as respectfully as possible. But you're gonna have to go to them and ask them why they did what they did. I cannot speak for Kingdom 80. I'm from Kingdom 2581. I'm telling you what we're doing right now. Miguel, Ethelflaed is new primary commander. Yo, facts. I've been using Ethelflaed all day today. It's the only troop I can use. HP, my man, welcome to the stream. Drama, yes sir. Morningstar, you guys open Kingsland? Nice. Gotta get that 2 Billy. Marcus is going for that 2 Billy. Divorced a long time ago, the Even Kingdoms made a deal to give the Zig to the kingdom with the highest skill points after 82 and 81 fights. 82 wanted them, but 80 thought it was unfair as they had to bail them out. Again, I am not speaking for Kingdom 2580. If anyone wants to know why they did what they did, you can ask them. I'm telling you exactly what we're doing right now. And it was our plan since yesterday to continue to push 2582. Let's see if we get a little bit more action anywhere else, maybe. Maybe. But yeah, crazy KvK. I didn't think being in like leadership, diplomacy, and all that stuff was gonna be like this crazy. I honestly had no idea. This 77 still has some territory over here too, which is nice. Yeah, Hunk, yeah. I feel like it's I even said it earlier. I don't think it's nothing like this in later KvKs, because players are a little bit more experienced, like, you know, I don't know. I don't feel like I've ever, yeah, I don't know. I don't know. Like I said, there's so much chatter that's been going on in the background trying to keep up with. It's insane. Now we got this full-on retreat, looks like. Oh, Tegan, thank you for the sub. Hey Dan, I'm from 82 and just wanted to say, even with this craziness going on, it's been a good KvK. It has been a very good KvK. I mean, luckily for our two kingdoms too, I mean, we've been able to have probably the most fun so far. Because I mean, we fought each other in zone 5, we fought each other in zone 6, fought you guys in the other zone 5, we fought you guys again in our zone 5. Okay, fought you guys again in zone 6. Yeah, it's been a fun KvK for sure. And we still have 20 days left, so 19 days. I love the all the talking alliance chat. People are still trying to catch up to the to the marker references. Let me see if I can take a peek over here for you, Ahsoka. My daughter Pixie says hi. Oh, hi Pixie. That's a nice name. considering coming to 81. Any migration talks? Yeah, you guys just feel free to reach out to MIB. He's doing most of the migration stuff for us. Oh, Ahsoka, that last screenshot. Oh my god. Yeah, I don't want to say I hate KvK 1, but it's definitely different. Like I said, I don't think you really get this stuff in the later KvKs. Oh man, let's tell you, all the fighting's probably settled down. It always happens whenever I hop on stream. 80's gonna get bored. Yeah, I mean, look, and that was, that was a concern of 80, and they might start attacking us. Who knows? Who knows with this KvK? Honestly, it wouldn't surprise me if 81 or if 80 just started to attack us too. It's not. At this point, nothing is going to sway me. Territory burning up there. Or here in charge. Remember the days when you can migrate into a winning kingdom in KvK 1? Yeah, I remember that too. We're in 1179. I think we went to like Imperium status because we won that first KvK, and there was people who were just migrating in like as KvK was still going on. 80 will do a little trolling. I'm sure they will. Look, I mean, they've been, and I can't really blame them. I mean, look, they did not, we didn't fight them here. 79 did not fight them here. This was they had to wait pretty much a whole half of a KvK to get any fighting in. Let's see if we can march down over here. Oh, yay. Thank you, Bam Bam. What a beast. All right, well, yeah, I guess that's it. I guess, I don't know. thought we were gonna probably maybe have a little bit more fighting and whatnot. If we don't get any action, I'll wrap it up in like 20 minutes or so. Quick little hour stream, nothing crazy. Like I said, I mean, I definitely want to try and reach out to the appropriate leaderships and try and maybe put something together for this KvK, because I mean, there was a lot that happened. All 80s are good at trolling, yeah. Oh, and Hunky too. I was even kind of like thinking, because for the longest time as well, it seemed like we were like the rival to everyone. I mean, we had the consistent rising star along with 80 and 82, but it was just so weird and ironic that there was it really felt like there was this rivalry between 2580 and 2581, which again, that probably would not put it past them if they wanted to attack too, because I know that a lot of their people wanted to fight us in the early stages of the KvK. And I just thought it was so funny because in where my main account is in 780, there's a rivalry between 1781 that started from KvK 1 as well. So Yeah, I just thought it was a little ironic that it was pretty much like the same situation. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Where'd they all go? Would have been burning those flags, even though they're same coalition, but started swarming city, yeah. I mean, what else are you gonna do? They've been pent up for 25 days with tons of resources, troops, speed ups. I mean, yeah. I mean, from the beginning, what we wanted was just like the most fun KvK that we can get. I mean, we're definitely, you know, it's turning into that. But I mean, we tried to work out some things in the very beginning to make this KvK maybe a little bit more interesting, but those talks didn't go all that well either. We were trying to set up a 2v6, and then I think there was talks of maybe even doing like a 3v6, but that one we didn't really like that option. But the 2v6 would have been really fun. We got nothing but a little bit of cheeseburgering going on now. So, just want to check. I want to make sure we're all good on other spots. Still burning to us. We did see some of 84. I don't know where they went though. Where'd you guys go? There were some of them over here fighting us. Oh look, it's Queen Makoa. Miss Amber. Amber from 2580. Very interesting KvK indeed. I'm sure there's going to be more that's going to be coming out too, so stay tuned, y'all. It looks like the action is definitely lulling out a little bit, so I don't want to keep you guys here just while we burn out these flags. Probably hop off stream, maybe 80 starts attacking us, who knows. Something like that probably, because it always happens where like whenever I'm streaming and we get this like a little bit of a lull in action, so I don't want to just keep no fighting or anything on the stream. I mean, this is a war game at the end of the day. I'll always hop off, and then like 10-15 minutes later more fighting starts. So I wouldn't be surprised if this is going to be a similar situation, but I think we'll call it there. I just wanted to hop on real quick and just kind of like do a little bit of an update. And again, I'm going to try and maybe put something together just to give like a little bit more in-depth of what happened. If you don't see that video, then that's just because the kingdom's probably, you know, said, imagine being able to rest. No, KvK is no sleep time, Miguel. Yeah, if you guys don't see that video come out, then that's just, you know, Kingdoms just simply didn't want me to kind of go full dive into these things. But yeah, stay tuned. I mean, we have KvK coming up on our main account in a few days. I think that's going to be on Thursday, so we will be streaming for that. Getting ready for our first Strife of the 8 in Kingdom 780, and then we'll keep continuing this KvK1 coverage and let you guys know how it goes. I think we have Kingsland opening 2 days, so we got 2 days and 17 hours. Oh my god. So about Wednesday, Kingsland will open, so we'll have Kingsland streaming most likely from KvK1, and then we're going to jump right into Strife of the 8 on our main account on Thursday. They might be at the same time, so we'll see how we're going to finagle that, but stay tuned, y'all. To all the kingdoms in this KvK, super fun so far. Mad respect to everyone. You know, obviously betrayals are not a you know, they're not a sweet thing, but I mean, all in all, I mean, we're getting a fun KvK. For those who have been in Farmville KvKs, they are dreadful. You kind of get to that point too, and I can relate to Kingdom 80 in this sense a little bit as I kind of wrap it up a little bit more. We had a Farmville KvK in our KvK 4. It was our very first heroic anthem, and I almost lost my will to play Rise of Kingdoms because it was so boring. And we had just gotten out of, I think it was KvK 3, which was a little bit of like a snooze fest too. And or no, was it our KvK 5? There was one point where I think we didn't have fighting for like 60 to 70 days in 780. Emmanuel, thank you for the sub. I honestly was very close to quitting Rise of Kingdoms because I was just so bored. I couldn't even bring myself to log on and whatnot. So, you know, yeah, betrayals suck. This is definitely going to spice things up for this KvK. I mean, who knows where things are going to go from here. I'll try to keep you guys up to date as much as I can and give you enough information, information that seems fit. But as of right now, 2581, we are doing what we said we were going to do. For all those who maybe have tuned in and, oh, well, what about this kingdom? What about this kingdom? You guys have to ask them yourself. I cannot speak for them. Can I divulge information that they possibly may not want me to release? So ask them. Maybe they'll tell you. Who knows? But I'm just saying one last little bit of chat. Valley, welcome to the stream. Capo will be back. Very nice. That's good to hear. Yeah, we've been missing Capo for a little bit. Miguel, between yesterday and today, I just managed to gather 20 million resources, which used to fight again. 4 million kill points and go back to being self-zero. Guess I'll never recover. Off season, but hopefully we have a decent off season. We'll see. Who knows? Funky KvK 4 nearly made me quit. I think that KvK almost made a lot of us quit in 780. It was horrible. Because again, it was for like 60, 70 days that we had no fighting. It was really tough. Damn, I haven't played a single KvK without betrayals. That's where the spice comes from. Yeah, so I mean, I've only played in, I don't think in 780 we've had any betrayals on that end within our KvKs. When I was in 77, I think that was probably that was a betrayal on our part, which we weren't cool with, which is why most of the R4s from 77 we left shortly after that KvK ended. And then also in the 2289 KvK that I covered, that KvK 2, there was a huge betrayal. Stream absolutely blew up on that one. That was crazy. That was a really nice betrayal too. Lots of leaks. I got all of like the council talk leaks and all that stuff. That again, they told me that I can put out, so that's what I did. So that was a fun stream. But yeah, I mean, they add another level to these KvKs, and let's see where this one goes. It's still far from over. We have 19 days, so stay tuned, y'all. Thank you for tuning in. I know it's a little bit of a shorter stream, but fighting's pretty much died down now, so don't want to leave you guys. Enjoy the rest of your Sunday. Happy Mother's Day to all the moms out there. Thank you for all that you do. And with that, I'm out. Have a good one, guys. As always, thank you for the support. I love y'all so much. Have a good one. I'm out. Peace.